How's it going, everyone? Want to keep this video on the short side today. In some Mario videos I've been mentioning that there was probably some news on Creature Talk that would be worthwhile to tune in and listen to, which for some people it was good, for some people it wasn't so good. Basically, I'll keep it short and explain the gist of it. Pretty much a group of us had an idea to move to one centralized point on the map, in which case we could get an office or a place together and pretty much do videos and just work there from doing whatever, the podcast, the stream, just videos in general of us screwing around. It would pretty much probably be an office space type deal instead of just a house. This place would be in what we figured to be Denver, Colorado, or somewhere near there. So an initial group of us would move there, and then if people through schedules could come out there as well, there would be more additions and whatnot over time. So that was pretty much the news there. The other set of news, I guess, or it's not really news, but I hit 300K last night during the Creature Talk stream, which is good. I just did a video at 250. It was more of a 250/6K videos type of deal. So I don't think I'm going to do anything right now. I mean, that was just like maybe a month ago, maybe a month and a half ago. It wasn't that long ago. So if you're new and or missed that Q&A video, I'll probably link it in the description, in an annotation at the end of the video, something like that, so you can go to it and learn some stuff, hopefully through the questions and whatnot. So thank you very much for 300K. When I started, I always say this, I never thought I would get to any point near this, and it was pretty close to the 3-year mark. It came about 10 days after that 3-year mark, so it's roughly 100K a year, but in the last year it's really picked up in more sense like February probably, or March. It's picked up, and then it picked up again in the summer, and it's moving pretty steady, so that's pretty good. I mean, I would say that it is pretty good. By next year, if things continue to go at the rate they're going, I don't see like any problem of why I shouldn't be able to hit probably around 800K mark, if not more. Hopefully that'll be something to aim for next year, around that mark. If I don't hit it, then I don't hit it. It's no big deal. If I do, then great. If it's better, then even better. So that's something to work towards. And pretty much with the office type thing, I mean, you always want to try and build on your success, because some people will say, oh, well, you guys have all changed, now you just want to do it for money. Well, it is kind of our job. I mean, it has kind of warped into our job. A lot of us started 2-3 years ago. I myself, Nova, I know, Kutra, a couple of them all started like 3 years ago. That was a year before even Respawn was a channel, and that was 2 years before they even started partnering channels. So it was just something we started up to kind of screw around and pass some time with a hobby, and it eventually, luckily, turned into a job that is very good, which some people won't agree with, which is fine. Like I said, everyone. I mean, you don't have to like me, you don't have to like any of us, but I mean, by all means, quit watching. As much as it sucks to say, if you don't like someone, if you don't like what someone is moving to, then there's really no point in watching them anymore. I mean, you don't need to try and stick around or tell that person, oh, you've changed, I don't like the way you've changed, because people really do nothing but change their entire lives for worse or for better. You change, I change, mom changes, your dad changes, your brother changes, baby brother, he grows up. So, I mean, it might not be as drastic as, someone from age 13 to 18, might be a little bit more of a change through that, and then, over time you will continue to change. So, unfortunately, if you don't like me, it's okay, I understand. We'll move on from there. I mean, you don't have to continue watching everything if you don't like what you see. I mean, by all means, I can't get mad at that, because it's kind of what happens, unfortunately. New people come in, old people leave. It's kind of the cycle that it goes through, pretty much with anything, in real life. You think about friends you had. You don't keep the same friends from, beginning of your life to the end of your life. Eventually, you're going to drop some, you're going to pick some up. You're going to shuffle them around a little bit. Someone you knew 8 years ago that you were friends with, you might run into later on and be friends with again. So it's a changing process. I assume, I know it's bad to assume, but I assume most people will take this as good news, and continue to stay with and support us and whatnot. So there's all that. To end, if you have any ideas of what I should do for something like a 400K special or something like that, let me know. I really don't have any ideas right now. Of course, there's always like, oh, hold an open lobby and something. Another Q&A could be in order because it's an extra 150,000 people or so. I mean, if you have any idea, let me know in the comments. I'll be skimming them and replying and stuff and seeing what people have to say. So that's it for me. I don't really have anything else to talk about. This plan really wouldn't come into action anytime soon. I don't think. There's still a lot to talk about and get things moving as far as everything goes. If this even happens, of course, there's always the chance that it doesn't, but this is what we are trying to do. Hopefully it does work, and hopefully it works out well. So thank you for watching. Thank you for the support. I speak for all of us when I say that, and I will